Hi everybody, this is Oleg. Welcome to Oregon Preparedness. It's been a few days since I've made my last video, which was last Friday, and today's Tuesday. And even though YouTube is pulling its nasty tricks on me, and what I mean by that, I almost don't get no views. Somehow they are obviously blocking my videos to everyone that used to watch, because I used to get 200 to 300 views. Not a lot, but a few people were watching. Now if you look, I get 20 or 30 views per video. Terrible, but that's okay. I will make my videos for you guys that do get to watch it and that do watch. So thanks for watching. Anyway, in light of all this, what I want to talk about is more disasters that are happening. It's Tuesday morning, it's 10 a.m. and they just had in Mexico City an earthquake, 7.4 magnitude or 7.3, it's over 7. And a lot of people, of course, are scared. I'm sure there was some destructions. But I just got to think, Mexico City, I think it tied together with West Coast and with, their fault line. Because, often when there's earthquakes in Mexico City, there's some earthquakes in California. And California earthquakes they always say, that they're waiting for the big one to hit, the whole West Coast from California to Canada. And anytime I hear earthquake rumors, I just think, man, this is all we need now, on top of coronavirus and quarantine and all this BS with riots and everything. And everything is just getting worse before our eyes. And yet we need to stay ready for whatever's coming. Let's not forget the earthquakes. Because, with all these problems, honestly, I always think about earthquakes. But with all these problems lately now, some crazy people taking down statues in New York, in Portland actually. They took down a statue of George Washington. This is just bizarre, They're trying to kill history, I think so. These millennials, obviously somebody's organizing it, because there's no way it would just be happening on its own and people would go unpunished. Can you imagine, just 6 months ago, you would go and just out of the blue try to pull down some statue with your F-450 and break it. You'd be in prison for who knows how many years. And now all this stuff happens, and I don't know if those people get arrested or punished. But the fact is, this stuff is happening. And in light of all that, I even forgot about possibility of earthquakes. And let's not forget it. For those of you that are watching, maybe out of 20 people that are watching, maybe few of you live here in the West Coast. Let's remember earthquakes, because that is also a reality that can happen. My brother's wife family, they live down in California, and they always have metal barrel full of canned goods that is placed right by the garage's door. So in case there is an earthquake, and if earthquake strikes and let's say destroys their house, it wouldn't take long to get to that barrel. The barrel probably would get damaged, squished a little bit, but it is metal, so chances are all your food would be okay in it. even if your house collapses, unless it just happens that some glue lamp falls on it and just completely destroys it, and even then you'll probably have some cans of tuna fish that would survive. So anyway, those people are preppers in a way. So we need to be preppers like that. We need to prepare for an earthquake also. And I think I'll give you one more example out of my personal life. What I'm trying to say is earthquakes, they're more common in Southern California and can be here in Oregon and possibly Washington. But it can happen probably almost anywhere. Here's an example. I remember when we came to the United States 30 years ago, hurricanes, they're pretty much common to Florida, maybe a little bit up north, up to maybe South Carolina a little bit. And that's normal. But what was not normal, and it did happen to us, we used to live in upstate New York in I believe, summer of 91 or summer of 90, I don't remember. We had tornado in upstate New York. Huge tornado that flew by our house. We had detached garage. Completely destroyed that garage. And turned over neighbor's trailer, the mobile home that people lived in. Broke big trees. Just made such a mess in upstate New York. I saw it. I came to home. My sister was scared with my little brother at home, and she actually saw tornado coming towards them, so she ran to the basement. We had a basement in that house, and we came, my father and I. My mom was somewhere away, and my father and I, we came minutes after that disaster, and we couldn't believe our eyes. And of course everybody told us, oh, this never happened here before. So we need to be ready for events that are common in our areas and for events that never happened here before. All right, gonna conclude. Have a good day, everybody. Thank you very much for watching to the end, and to a few of you that are watching, if you find this video useful, please share it. If you are here for the first time, please hit that like button, and don't forget to subscribe if you find this material interesting. And I will see you in the next upload. Take care.